It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, Michael Busch. Runner at second, nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Base is empty, one away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Martinez. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Runner takes off. And that one finds its way through. The run comes in to score from second. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fetty back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Martinez at the plate now. That's ball one.
1-0. No, that's out.
That misses.
Ball.
And now 3-0. Jake Cronenworth waiting to bat for the Dodgers. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
That was a great.
So now the DH spot, Kevin Alcantara. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, right side. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 3. So bottom of the ninth, Ronnie Mauricio now.
Third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Martinez with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him.
One down. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. 2 away.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2's the count.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Killian checks on first. Martinez dives back in safely. Another move to first. And he's back again. And that's the second disengagement now. First offering. Runner goes. Tap back to the mound. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Elias Diaz.
Picks himself up at RBI. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. Got him swinging on the curveball. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Man at first with one gone. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And he pops up the bunt. 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Marco Martinez. 1 for 3. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jake.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Assad with a move to first. Martinez back in on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Martinez did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two outs. Up the middle, Swanson. Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. Gathers and throws. He's safe. On with a bunt single. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner on the go, and he grounds one back up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Martinez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker. And there are two outs.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess. Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant.
Marco Martinez is ready. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Martinez now at the plate. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
2-2-2.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw into third. The tag, and he's out. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Fought off foul. That one missed. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one not close. Full count now. Jake Cronenworth in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Throw to third. And that will end the inning. 2 out, space is empty. And that's fouled off. On a bounce right side, India. Handles, throws to first, 3rd out. 1 out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And fouled off.
Now, Blue, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in here.
Martinez with a less than great game in the loss. Singled and knocked in a run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Josh Lowe, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Batting
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. And a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, right field. Freeland hauls it in, 2 away.
batting 7.
Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland sizes this one up. That's out number 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 outs. And that is out of play. Smoked on the ground a second. On to Kim, and that is the inning. This is Joey Bart. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. First pitch misses. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-0.
That one almost got him. And that one fouled off.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Martinez had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game.
Digging in, Marco Martinez. And singing, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. First and second. 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 1-1 now. On the ground to third, Martinez. Throws across the diamond. That's the third out. Two outs, base is empty. Martinez, only 20 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That smash towards center. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Marco Martinez.
First
Count
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Swings through that one.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that will end the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Martinez, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Martinez had a rough go of it in this game.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Marco Martinez looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Marco Martinez now at the plate. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one popped up. Crawford hauls it in, and there's one away. Man at first, one away.
Third baseman, Marco Martinez.
Swinging a foul straight back. Martinez goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one missed.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Smith leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That's to third. And that is the third out of the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez.
Martinez.
And that one off the outside edge. High fly ball out to center field. DeLuca makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jake.
First and second, 2 outs. Martinez will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that is out of play.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Through 8 full, Rays 3, and the Dodgers 1. Martinez had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. That's to third, Martinez. Tosses to first, 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colts Key.
And up next for Los Angeles, Marco Martinez. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And ball 1.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Two on, 1 out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third, might be 2. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. So 2 on with 2 away. Elias Diaz steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2, the Rays nothing. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Johnny DeLuca. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Slings to first, and that's an out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colts Keith.
1 out, bases empty.
The third baseman, Marco Martinez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
1 out, runner at second. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. 3-2, they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And we're back. Here's a big power threat, Marco Martinez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Boz back to work. And a slider misses down and away.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Fought off foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Ground ball left side. A sliding stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out. Nothing doing for the offense. And next for L.A., Marco Martinez. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hudson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Mookie Betts now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Martinez with an okay game in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez. Pepio back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Palacios settles under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Hernandez at third. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone. And the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
That one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. And an excellent job keeping it right there. First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Colt Keith. On the ground, 2-ball. The throw to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Martinez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more. And boom goes the dynamite. Homer number 25 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. It's so impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Martinez had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters.
Marco Martinez getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First and second, 2 outs. And here is Matt Chapman.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Big RBI for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Giants, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Two outs, base is empty. This to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman,
Martinez goes 6'1", only 20 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gloves it on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Marco Martinez. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The next offering misses, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. clips the outside corner. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on here at the top of the ninth. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 straight.
Stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Substitution now at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. Martinez had a poor showing, needed to do more.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Elias Diaz. Out there to center. Base hit and a run comes in. Throw into third. In there safely.
That's 3 singles in a row. These days most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Miller, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Inside, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing.
This change.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Now playing third base. Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a run. 1 out, bases empty. Jelly, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And a breaking ball misses outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the knuckle curve, and it was a good idea.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Man at second. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. Swings through that one. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's outside. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs it.
Martinez had a game to forget in the loss. 1 hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. Now it's going to be Marco Martinez. Foul ball. Martinez getting to start at the hot corner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Mexico. 1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. The Dodgers would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Not much time left in the
Season now, Boog, and it can be hard to recover mentally when you lose games you should win. They need to limit the mistakes and fight for every run.
Robert makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 35.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Third baseman.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
To second, that's one. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
One out, base is empty.
The third baseman, Marco Martinez.
And a foul ball. Swing and a foul straight back. 4th inning underway, no score. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Bellinger up to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner takes off. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Throw behind the runner. They've got him. Jose Tena, the next Giant to hit. Fitzgerald aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. Martinez. To Horner at second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ramos.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Marco Martinez.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Smith headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning and stop. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's a base hit. Robert on his way around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
swing and a pop-up. Chapman under this one. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Martinez did well despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him, even though it wasn't enough to get them the W.
Marco Martinez, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And next for L.A., Marco Martinez. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
If you want to highlight a portion of the season where he's been really good at driving runners in to score, you can circle his last 10 games.
Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Man at first, one away.
Marco Martinez.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chorio sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Marco Martinez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's off the inside edge.
One ball, one strike.
pretty well in the air out to center. Mitchell under it. One down.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
So up next, Marco Martinez. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swinging a foul straight back.
One.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one way outside. And now 3-2. Cody Bellinger waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And Belly goes down on strikes. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Marco Martinez. And that one lifted in the air center field. And there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 35.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Brian Hay. So the tying run at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at second. Marco Martinez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
So they're all loaded up. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Chorio digs in now. So the tying run at second. Rolled over to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road. Martinez did a good job in the win.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second, here's a big power threat. Marco Martinez. Hall back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Hall measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And there's a foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7, the first.
2 out, space is empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Man at first. Now it's going to be William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said yeah, he's good, and gave me that.
Sends it across the first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Marco Martinez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hall back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Marco Martinez.
Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He crushes that one to center field, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Martinez, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. So 2 down, and now Marco Martinez.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that one fouled off. Martinez with a homer in his last game. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 2.
to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Glass now 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's out number 3. So they go quietly there. 2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one hit to right. Burleson nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. First and second, 1 out. Hey, now at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Now batting.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Runner at second, nobody out. Martinez launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground, right side. Hay throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 on, 1 out. Martinez getting ready to hit. That one in triple digits.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
One out. Runners at first and second. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to first. Awesome play there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Marco Martinez. This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, and it hits the base. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Soft contact in the air, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Martinez could have done more in this game despite the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.